Hey guys, it's such a beautiful day here in our local park here. This is a school and an athletic park here. I'm just going for some laps here, and I decided to bring this cool device with me. Now this is, a portable CD player, but if it was a Sony branded one, it would be called a Discman. Now back in the 90s, if you had something like this, you were considered to be cool. I remember when I met my wife, then my girlfriend, back in the early 2000s. I bought her one of these, and it was a very much appreciated gift because it was a pretty nice gift to give somebody. The cool thing about this device is that they usually had a buffer on them. So for example, it could have 30-second anti-skip feature or sometimes 15 seconds, and all that it meant is that if you shake it for like 10 seconds, 15 seconds, there will not be any skip in the music, because the music actually buffers ahead so that it expects the interruption. So technically, you could go for a run with something like this and it would buffer, the shakes from the vibrations and all of that. That's what made this really cool. The other thing is that you could actually have the best sound, the best sound in a physical format in a CD, That was amazing, really cool. The best sound format, better than most of the streaming media. I say most, not all, but most of the streaming media formats that are out there, and that is what makes this really cool. The other thing that I love about this particular device is that it actually has, it also reads, it takes MP3s, so MP3 discs. And when that became a feature on these things, it was such a wonderful thing to have, because you could make an MP3 disc with hundreds of songs on it versus a CD that has like only 10, 12 songs. An MP3 disc, you could fit more songs on them. And this particular one that I'm playing right now is an MP3 disc with hundreds of songs on it. I have my favorite artists on them, so I could make a mixed disc, not a mixtape, but a mixed disc. And that's what I have here, and I'm really having a grand old time with it. I'm chilling like it's 1999. This is awesome. And let me just also add that these things were pretty good size. I mean, look at the size of this compared to my hand, and I have pretty big hands, so I mean, look at that. In order to carry this and make them truly portable, you had to say put them in your backpack on your back, walking around with this slipped in your backpack, or you could hold them just like this, like I'm doing. It's pretty flat, nice to hold, pretty ergonomic. It fits in the hand really well. Or you could, if you had a nice decent sized pocket like I do right now, you could just slip it into your pocket like that. It kind of fits. I have pretty decent sized pockets, and you could just walk around just like that and listen to it. Awesome.